As if we need to do some book swapping.
Your Honor, I submit this satchel bursting with incriminating financial documents as Exhibit A in Everyone v. Stan.
The evidence is so entered. The court requires that Ned Filigree swear an affidavit if said evidence is to be accepted.
For the court, I can state that I'm Ned Filigree.
The court can establish vis-a-vis customs documents that your name is actually Guybrush Threepwood. If I don't get order, I will clear the court. The court can only accept said documents when accompanied by a sworn affidavit of the person who is legally Ned Filigree. Court is adjourned.
Your Honor, I resubmit this satchel bursting with incriminating financial documents as Exhibit A in Everyone v. Stan.
The evidence is so entered. The court requires that Ned Filigree swear an affidavit if said evidence is to be accepted.
Can Your Honor please cite the statute requiring a sworn affidavit in cases of...
Statute 7, Section H, subsection G, parenthesis E.
I see.
And Section U, parenthesis E, parenthesis II, subsection A, parenthesis B.
Okay.
And Section S, parenthesis T, parenthesis F, subsection U.
I withdraw the question. Counsel for the aggrieved withdraws the damning exhibit, but reserves the right to resubmit at a later date.
Court is adjourned.
Right, we need to talk to him again.
Of course we do.
Weirdly, this island seems even smaller now that there's no one here.
Hello.
This is a new
Can I
fish.
trade in my fish for some other ones?
Always happy to take a trade in. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
A new box of slime heads.
I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks.
So we've just sent someone to eat a whole bunch of demon pepper laced fish there.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Completely random as to who's going to get it, but you never know.
Have you a story to share?
And don't be nervous thinking it's a test to see whether you've mastered the art.
Even though that's just what it is.
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I made a fishing line with my own hair. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
That was a whopper of a story.
You've clearly learned all there is to learn. I hereby declare you to be a chum grand master. Congratulations.
What an honor.
Thank you. That's a great honor. Is it all right if I take this flag with me?
That would be within your rights as a well-respected chum of the highest order.
Seriously?
Sometime later.
Be sure to treat it nice. It doesn't need more holes than it's got already.
Back at the ranch.
You found it like this?
It was over 200 years old. It's the only one on the island. An irreplaceable natural resource. What are we supposed to do with it now? Make toothpicks?
How many people besides yourself even know the location of this tree?
Not many at all. I did tell someone about it just recently, but,
But what? Who was it?
well, odd coincidence.
Come on!
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Well, that's this one. I don't think you're getting back.
Hi there.
Hiya.
I was gonna say, it looked like there was a purple one on the bottom row of that, back in the governor's mansion.
Yeah.
Looked like there was a purple one, like on the bottom row of that stack of books.
Wait your turn!
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
I mean, it has nothing to do with Guybrush.
Don't
It's
believe
about an actual
Hi.
pirate.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
You need him to be distracted by anything.
Welcome back.
Hiya.
It seems like that's the thing. You need him to be distracted. I would guess.
I think it's out of juice.
There's nothing to distract them with just yet. If that thing's out of juice, see if you can actually get it published.
Would you be interested in this for the Pirate Times? My friend wrote it. It's pirate poetry with a sort of a zombie angle.
Zombie pirate poems? That sounds really interesting. I'll definitely take a look at it for your friend.
That's nice. You do know I actually am talking about another person, right? Those are not my poems.
Sure, if you say so.
There's some very tiny writing on it. Rare pirate flag of Bella Fisher, one of only 3 known to exist. I already got the serial number for this.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. Gotta get these edges perfect. That's folded perfectly. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
I mean, at least he's reasonable about it. He's doing the smart thing and actually clearing people out while he tries to figure out what's wrong with the security
Welcome back.
system.
I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
So maybe feed them and then open up the case.
Gotta go.
This flag I got from the museum doesn't quite fit over the map. What's this tiny writing on it? Replica, not to scale. Oh, nuts.
Order! Order in the court! I will have order! Do not waste this court's time by submitting incompetent, irrelevant, and immaterial evidence. Order! Order in the court! I will have order! Do not waste this court's time by submitting incompetent, irrelevant, and immaterial evidence.
Yeah, sadly, that's not one of that. That's not an affidavit.
There is a lot of junk in here, but I think I see the evidence that will lock Stan up for a long, long time.
I'd say keep rummaging through it until something interesting falls out.
Order! Order in the court! The court has previously recognized Ned's depth of knowledge in accounting. Do not waste the court's time by submitting redundant evidence. Order! Order in the court! The court has previously recognized Ned's depth of knowledge in accounting. Do not waste the court's time by submitting redundant evidence.
Oh.
This should clear up any issues about who I am.
Do you hereby swear under oath and penalty of incarceration that you are Ned Filigree and the documents you are submitting are true and legal?
Define the word true.
In light of this new evidence, I hereby sentence Stan to 10 years of hard labor in the ice quarry with no chance of parole. Please retain this legally binding documents for your records.
Aha. No, we don't bother with him.
Stanarino.
He seems like someone we need to bother a lot, though.
Probate Order 1673832, pursuant to Statute E, Section C, subsection IS. By order of the court, the following unclaimed personal effects have been destroyed. Golden key, fancy box. Looks official. It's got a wax seal of a parrot on it. Probate Order 1673832, It's the new judge's order. I have some disturbing news about your sentence.
10 years? Oh no, I can do a month standing on my head, but not 10 years. You gotta get me out of here.
Consider it done. Hey, Stan.
You gotta get me out of here, son. I can't do 10 years.
I can read the serial number. I'll copy it down.
Welcome back.
Hello. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. A shackle key, eh? Special extreme cold hardened version. They don't even make these shackles anymore. I guess you've had them a while?
Oh, yeah, they've been in my family for generations. What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Are those the golden keys?
I mean, he is
That's
talking
right.
to a bald guy.
Years ago, my mother used to hunt for
Says
them.
that.
You will be mine, golden keys. That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Oh God, he's Florida man.
Well, time to get a Molotov cocktail.
We don't need a different problem yet. We get enough problems. I don't know which one I'd want to replace yet.
Hey, Stan.
Unlock it already. I can't do it myself because my hands won't stop moving. Ah, freedom. Now let's get out of here before they come by to refrost the shackles.
Yes, I want to take you to talk to Elaine about the limes.
There's a handy tunnel over there where Chisel Pete escaped a few days ago.
I'm so glad you could come, Mr. Stanman.
Always happy to help out a fellow entrepreneur in a non-competing industry. We'll start with branding. Lime is the residue in a bathtub. It's thin, it's unappealing. Saying it out loud sounds like whining. We need something with sizzle, with edge, like razor bombs or sour bombs or something.
I see what you mean. Guybrush, you were once a young man with adrenaline issues. What do you think?
Death globes.
I like it, I like it. You've got a future, son. Your promo flyer has also got to go. Now let me just show you what I'm thinking. We want snake oil, crystal vibrations. The more miraculous and improbable it sounds, the better.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with lying.
Then we won't put it into words. We'll use a picture. Pictures don't lie, they imply. Guybrush, if death globes could do anything in the world for you, what would you want it to be?
Find the secret of Monkey Island.
Guybrush!
That's good, but I'm thinking more along the lines of a superpower.
Irresistible charm?
You've already got that.
Aww.
Everybody wants to be charming. That's perfect. Now, lastly, we need a call to action. Get cold, or go dark, or take that.
Those don't mean anything.
Don't need to. It's just a short, punchy slogan that sounds like you're supposed to do something right now.
Plunder the main.
Good. That'll have some appeal for the pirating demographic. This is your new flyer.
Well, it's short.
Show people this, and they'll be begging for your product. Name your price, firstborn, anything.
Actually, we'll be giving them away. This is a public health initiative.
What? Well, now that's just crazy talk. You don't give away the prize bull just because people need bulls, if you follow me.
I'm definitely sensing some bull here, if you follow me.
Well, it's about time to close anyway. You can mail me my cut. I'm out of here. Don't follow me.
Your cut? Now, wait just a minute.
I'll just borrow this for a little while.
This is fine.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen now.
I have some exciting scurvy news for you. Read this.
Death globes, a new amazing miracle fruit. Regrows hair, removes belly fat. Also cures scurvy. Fantastic! Have you got any of these miracle death globes?
Sure thing. Right here. These little green guys.
You're sure there's no science in them?
Check the flyer. You won't find a whiff of science.
We're saved! Plunder the main, and welcome aboard!
I mean, yeah, there is no whiff of science in that pamphlet.
That's 2 flags. I can see parts of the map through the holes. Maybe I need more flags. This replica flag doesn't quite fit. I need the real ones.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. Assuming you're real, of course. Just because I can see it doesn't necessarily mean you're real. Case in point. You'll never guess who I thought was here in the cave stealing my golden key. But then
Why everybody
he
out
just
to get Guybrush in
something
trouble?
hallucinations do that
I
other people
approve.
generally don't. Come to think of it, though, where is that key? I had it right here, and there aren't that many places it could have gone.
Are you sure I can't have the joke book back?
It's boring reading it over and over, but it's better than nothing.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Hey, Bob, I've got a great book for you. It seems relatable. It's At the End of the Plank.
Oh, I read that with my book club. It's a mediocre story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. The ending's no good.
Are you sure I can't have the joke book back?
It's boring reading it over and over, but it's better than nothing.
You know,
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
I sense a really tedious quest here. So we get one of these books, we bring it over here, he tells us it's the wrong one, then we have to go find and trade it with another book. Another purple book. And keep doing that until we find the exact book he wants.
That one.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
I'll just leave the replica flag in its place. Maybe he won't notice the real flag is missing.
They were all in on it, but Threepwood was the ringleader. First, he's banging me and the other skulls around with a femur, forcing us to sing musical notes against our will. Then he's shouting nonsense like a drunk parrot, and he takes a bite out of a squid's arm. Right after that, that's when the earthquake started.
Still, it could be a coincidence.
You find a shark in your swimming pool, that's not a coincidence.
The holes of the 3 flags line up and show one exact location. I'll mark it with an X.
I didn't want to be right about that puzzle.
Let's just give Carla more reasons to dislike us.
Ah. Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Sure, I believe I have your book.
Hey Bob, would you like to read this book? It's about a voyage that never ends.
Sounds interesting. And long. Here's your joke book back.
We just walk away. I already finished it. God damn it.
No take backs.
Watch out below. This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
This is certainly exciting. Are we lying in wait or just waiting?
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
However,
my lungs are full of delicious air again.
Yeah, delicious fishy air.
That you exhaled into the fish.
Yeah, so it's basically carbon dioxide in there.
Yep.